Hello, future toppers. Let's make maths simple, intuitive, and fun together. So, we got wholesome new session in which we will understand the concept of statistics. This chapter is very important when it comes to JEE mains and advance, as it is not part of advance, means it is not in the syllabus, but they will ask one question from this chapter, and in general they used to ask, this is their habit of asking one question. So if you will have good command over this chapter, you will have the better opportunity to grab some extra marks from this session. Okay, so let's decode this chapter. The first idea is we will talk about some data, organized data and unorganized data. Okay, now look at this. Suppose that I have asked you to collect the data of 25-year-old kids. Okay, like suppose that I have asked you to collect the data of the person X. Okay, so you guys can collect so many information. You guys can collect this information, that what is his highest degree, how much he got in like respective classes. Then you will go with like his preference about the food choices, his clothings, his or her clothings, footwear size, clothing size. Okay, so many informations you can collect. Okay, and those, if you will label the name and if you will write down all the details, those are the unorganized data. Now what you will do, you will categorize those data of so many person. Okay, like suppose that you have to sell some data to Flipkart, Mintra, Amazon, like that. Okay, so you can sell specific data, like you can tell about his clothing preference, his clothing styles, sizes. Okay, and then you can go to food industry, where like MACD, KFC, Domino's. Okay, and you can tell them about their food choices. Okay, food behavioral. Okay, and then so many things you can do it after categorizing those datas. So that is organized data, this is unorganized data. Okay, now later you have to understand the concept of mean, then median, then mode. First, try to understand the significance of mean, median, and mode. Means if I'll ask you, what is like average? This is mean. All of them are central value. Okay, the middlemost value. But mean is the average, and like application of mean, you can extract it from the result report card. Okay, like suppose that he scored some marks in maths, then some in physics, then some in chemistry, and then if you will do the average, you can find out the aggregate value, that how much good he or she is in academics. So that is the idea of average. Now suppose that, look at this, median is the middlemost term, middlemost term. Okay, like suppose that you guys are owner of certain company. Okay, you guys are running certain company and you are owner. Now suppose that, uh, look at the salary structure that you are giving. Suppose the first person is taking 10,000 rupees, second person is taking again 10,000 rupees, 11,000, 12,000, 15,000, 50,000. Okay, and these are the employees, and then there is you who is taking 1 crore rupees. Okay, as you are the owner, you will love yourself much as compared to the employees. Okay, now look at this. Suppose that I am your friend. Okay, and there is certain person who wants a job. Suppose this is the person who wants job, and I am, we guys are friend. Now suppose that if I will tell, this person ask me for a job, and I will tell that there is my friend who owns a company named XYZ, and if you will reach out there and you will tell my name, he will put you into certain job, he will give you job. And look at this, if I will try to find out the average salary of your like company, it will come around 4 or 5 lakh. Suppose 4 or 5 lakh. Okay, and if I'll tell him that uh, the average salary of that company is 4 to 5 lakh. Okay, so he will go with that much of expectation, no? But do you really think that he will get a job of 4 to 5 lakh? No, he will come under this domain. Correct? So his expectation will be broke, although he is already broke, but still. Okay, so this average thing is not applicable in certain situations like salary distribution. Okay, so here mean will not help you guys. So to overcome this problem, they have introduced median. Okay, so median will help you in this situation. Now suppose that if I'll ask about median, so it is middlemost term, so you will ignore this, 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 you will ignore this. So median salary will become 12,000. Now if I will tell him that I have a friend who owns a company XYZ, and his median salary is 12,000 rupees. So if you want a job, I'll recommend you there, and you can just go and tell my name, he will give you a job. Now suppose that if he is being hired, and if he will get any salary, suppose he got this, his expectation will not be that much hampered as compared to the mean situation. You got my point? So under these kind of scenarios, median helps a lot, mean fails. You got my point? Okay. Now try to understand what is mode and why it came into the play. Mode is most occurring element. Most occurring term. I'll write term. Okay. Now, now try to understand this part. Like this XYZ company is a shoes making industry. Okay. You used to make shoe size 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 as well. Suppose. Correct? Now look at this. How mean and median will fail in this situation, and mode will win the game. So suppose that there are, like, you have audience of 100 person. Okay, and majority audience comes under shoe size 8. Suppose it is 70. There are 70% who owns a shoe size 8. Okay, now I'll distribute 30. Suppose it is 10, it is 12. No, I'll go with 5, 7, 8, and here we will go with 8, and here we will go with 2. Okay, now now just be super slow and look at here. If I will talk about average, correct now? So average means what? If we will do the like we will add everything. So and then if you'll observe, it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So average will come out to be 7.5. Suppose you bought a machine that makes shoe size 7.5. Do you think you will be able to sell a single shoes? No, correct? So this means mean will fail over here for sure, and also median is also coming under that value. So median will also fail. Now look at this. You are observing the audience. In this, there are 5%, 7%, 8%, 8%, 2%. Now look at this. You will buy a machine that makes shoe size 8, and now if you will manufacture shoes that is of size 8, don't you think your sell will increase? Because there are 70 audience, so at least you will sell 70 pairs, correct? No, so in this kind of scenarios, mode wins the race. Okay, I hope the rough idea of mean, median, and mode is now clear. Okay, now I will recall all the formulas that you have memorized in class 10th for mean, median, and mode. Just go through it once again. So suppose that if I'll ask you what is mean, you will tell average. And how we will find out the average? Sum of all terms by number of terms. Okay, we also write this thing as summation fi xi upon summation fi, where f represents frequency, means how many times it came, and x represents the value of that entity. Okay, suppose 5 comes 20 times, so you have to write 5, 5, 5, 5 20 times, and if you wish to add, just multiply them. Okay, so f represents frequency means number of times it came, and x represents the magnitude. Okay, so this is your mean. Then we have median. So in median, you know that you have to find out median class. How will you do that? You will find out the number of terms by 2, and then you will block that one, and that will be considered as median class. Okay, so what is the formula for median? It is L plus n by 2 minus CF, cumulative frequency, by F into H, height of the class. Okay, in cumulative frequency, you will take the cumulative frequency of the above median class. Okay, so this is your median. Then we have to understand mode. Okay, so mode is like this one. Again, here also you have to find out the model class. Okay, model class will be considered as that class which will have maximum frequency. Okay, and the formula will go this way: L plus f1 minus f naught 2 times f1 minus f naught minus f2 h. Okay, so this is the formula of mean, median, mode. We will apply these formulas into certain questions so that you can have better clarity. I hope these ideas are okay for you guys and you guys have already studied. So let's jump on to the question part. So see you guys in next session of Mathflix.